You're out looking at homes and nature calls. Should you go to the bathroom in the home that you're previewing? Well, I've got some firsthand experience with this, and I'm going to share it with you today. This is Monday Mornings with Mark. Hi, I'm your host, Mark J. Schmidt of RE/MAX Country and MoveMeMark.com, where I help you get the most out of the real estate market and your home. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel on YouTube and make sure you like us on Facebook so you don't miss out. Now, everybody has to go to the bathroom. It's a fact of life. But should you go to the bathroom in the homes that you're previewing while you're previewing them? Well, I'm going to give you the short answer, and then I'm going to tell you a couple of stories that I think are really going to drive the point home. The short answer is no. Do not use the bathroom in the homes that you're previewing. Now, if you're having an emergency, if it's something where, there's not a gas station or someplace where you could go to the bathroom for miles around, then obviously we don't want anyone to have an accident or be that uncomfortable. Go ahead and use the bathroom. But ordinarily, you really should not be using the bathrooms in the homes that you're previewing. So I've got a few stories for you. The first is from when my wife and I were selling our own home. We have a small dog, so whenever we had a showing, we had to take the dog out, and so we saw the people when they came in, and we saw the people when they left. Now, something about me, I have this crazy notion that I want all the toilet lids down all the time. You know how people say, leave the seat up, leave the seat down? I want the lid down. I want everything down. It just looks nicer. Anyway, I made sure that all of the lids were down in the toilets in my home. And anyway, we had 2 showings within an hour of each other. The first showing, they arrive at my house. We show them in. We leave. When they're done, we come back and I see that not only is the lid up, but the seat is up as well. So some gentleman used my bathroom. And I was like, ew, that's kind of gross. I cleaned the bathroom up. I put everything the way it was. The second showing comes up. They arrive, we greet them, we leave, and when they leave, we go back home. Now I walk into that same bathroom, the lid is up, the seat is down, and unfortunately, it smells like someone didn't feel very good. Needless to say, I was disgusted beyond belief. So, I understand though. I understand that sometimes people are going to need to go. So, I'm glad at least that the person didn't have an accident and was able to check out my plumbing. Ordinarily though, you shouldn't go to the bathroom in the homes that you're previewing. Now, I've got a second story for you, which is going to blow your mind. I had a client who was looking for a home that was a bit of a distance away. I lived pretty close to the client, and what we did, we were going to go out and look at some homes, and I went and picked him up, and together we drove out to the first property. When we walked inside, he said, "Hey, do you mind if I use the bathroom?" Now, I'm always very hesitant to do this, of course, but we were far away from anything. There were no places where, he could go. So I looked around and I said, all right, the place looks okay. Go ahead and go to the bathroom. So he goes into the bathroom and I'm waiting for quite a while. And all of a sudden, the door to the bathroom opens and he says, "Hey, we've got a problem. The water's turned off." Well, at this point, I go into MacGyver mode and I go over to the sink and I lift the handle of the faucet. Nothing. The water was indeed turned off. So what did I do? I start looking all through the kitchen for a bucket or a bowl. I found a big plastic punch bowl. And even though it was April, thank God, even though it was April, these people had their pool open. So what I did was I went into the backyard with the punch bowl I had found. I dipped the punch bowl into the pool. I then brought the bowl of water into the house and gave it to him to force flush the toilet. We did that 4 times in order to successfully get everything to go away. After the second time, my client said, "Oh, we've got another problem. The toilet's leaking." So now I had to go find paper towels and a bag so we could clean everything up and then take the evidence with us. Needless to say, it was one of the crazier showings I've ever had. I felt really bad for my client because obviously it was embarrassing. It's embarrassing enough to need to use the bathroom when you're looking at homes, but then to have a problem because there's no water is even worse. Thankfully, we're able to make everything look nice and we're able to continue with our showings. I will tell you though that now when people say, hey, can I use the bathroom? If I'm open to letting them use it because there's, no place around to go to the bathroom, I tell them, listen, flush the toilet. If the water comes back, you can use the bathroom. If not, we have to go. And that's my story. So overall, try not to use the bathroom when you're looking at homes. And definitely go before you leave, whether you're leaving your house, whether you're meeting me at the office, whatever. Go to the bathroom first. Make sure you're not going to have a problem like that. Now listen, if you have questions about buying or selling a home, I've got a fantastic resource. It's my website. You can find me at www.MoveMeMark.com. Thanks so much for watching. If you missed last week's episode, I've got it right here for you. Make sure you hit that circle and subscribe so you don't miss out. And be sure to check out MoveMeMark.com so you can stay one step ahead of the market. And I'll see you next week for more Monday Mornings with Mark. You have a great week.